I think we're ready to go, Irene.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Hello, boys and girls. It's nice to meet you. And I saw one of you quickly. Anyway, let's get on with it. We've got grade 4, lesson 1. And I hope you're all comfortable and ready for this adventure. Right, so, oh, okay, I might have some issues. Yeah, here I am. Okay, I'm a mom of 4 boys, and I'm a granny to 2 granddaughters, and I teach IT at a high school in Port Elizabeth. Now, the problem here is that before we can go and play with robots, which we all really want to do, well, it's not unfortunate, it's quite fortunate, we have to first know how to write a program. And the fun way to do it is what we're going to do right now. We're going to learn how to write programs in a fun way. And once we've got that done, then we can do robotics. Right, so to start off with, there's a few big words. The word vocabulary. I wonder if you all know what that word means. It's a big word, isn't it? Basically, it's a word, that word describes all the words that you need to know to understand a language. So your own language, whatever language your home language is, you will have different words, and they basically are the words that make up your language. So that's what we mean by vocabulary. Anyway, so one of the words that is good to know when you're doing programming is to know this word, algorithm. Now, algorithm is like a plan. So you're going to plan to go and brush your teeth. So what are the steps that you take to brush your teeth? Well, that's the plan that you're going to use. You're going to open the toothpaste and get your toothbrush. You're going to put toothpaste on your toothbrush, and you're going to maybe put some water with that, and then you're going to brush your teeth a certain amount of times, and then you're going to rinse your teeth with water. Those are the plan. That's your plan. That's basically an algorithm. It's like a plan, a list of steps to finish a job or a task. So that's one big word. The next big word is debugging. Now, debugging is basically trying to fix your plan, finding a problem and fixing it. So fixing the algorithm. Or the program. Here we come to program. What's a program? Program is the algorithm or the plan that has been coded into something that the computer can understand. So we're basically taking a whole lot of steps and converting them into special code so that a machine can understand. And that is what a program is. Then we're going to go into 2 other words, loop and repeat. More or less the same thing, but when you loop, you're doing something over and over again. And when you repeat, you're basically just doing something again. Right, so those are just some words that I want to put out there. Maybe every day we'll come up with some new words. So you can remember those words, and you'll see them somewhere along the line, and you say, oh, I remember now what they are. Right, next thing we're going to do. Oops, come on. Play with me here. There we go. Whew. Right, now we're assuming that this is what you have, that you learned so far, that you've known so far up to now. Now, see, with these courses, we can't, we're doing sort of like a curriculum almost. So basically what you're doing is building on knowledge that you already know. Now, these things, these lists of descriptions here, all of these sentences, basically, these are the things that you must get to know, and maybe you will have learned it already in the previous lessons. So basically what you can do is on the YouTube channel for Africa Teen Geeks, you can find the videos for the previous grades, grade R to 3, or you can find them on Ms Zora. They're going to be put on Ms Zora so that you can also watch the videos there, and that will be zero rated. In other words, so these are the things we think that you must know already. Oh, what? I'm on the wrong slide. Sorry, this one. These are the things you must know already. Sorry, that other slide was the stuff that you're going to learn. This is the items that you already should know, basically. But if you don't worry, because we're probably going to cover most of these things while we are doing our little program for this holiday. And if you want to refresh your memory, you can go back to the YouTube channel. You'll find all the grade R to grade three videos that have been produced now in these holidays. There will always be refreshers around, or you can go to Ms Zora and you'll find the videos there. So what you know so far, first of all, we need to register on mszora.co.za. Okay, so that is the website that we can register on. I'm going to show it to you now. Okay, so when you go to that site, this is what it's going to look like. And there's a login or a sign up button. It's very important that this is zero rate. In other words, if you have MTN or Telkom or one other provider, I don't know what the names of all of them are. I don't know, MTN and Vodacom. No, MTN and Telkom, sorry, MTN and Telkom. So if you have those two providers and a few others, but you can get that information somewhere. But the thing is, you'll be able to sign up and use the program on this website. The language that we can use to teach you how to program. Everything's going to be here, so you have to sign up for it. So you click on the sign up button, and then you're going to put in a username that you want, not mine. Don't put mine. Okay, you can use your own username, and then your password must have 8 characters, 1 digit, 1 lowercase letter, 1 uppercase letter. So what they mean is, 1 capital letter, 1 small letter, 1 number, and 1 thing like a hash or a dash or a star. So if your password is made up of things like that, then the password will be okay. So that is what we have now. The rules nowadays, your passwords must be long enough. Whenever you create a password or something, you must have a long password, at least a number, 1 lowercase, in other words, a small letter, and then 1 uppercase, a capital letter, and then 1 other funny character like a star or a dash or a hash or whatever. So you can make up your own password, but the problem is you must remember that password. That's the biggest problem. Okay, now you can get your parents to help you with this, or your big brother and sister, or your uncle, your aunt, or your cousin, and you must have an email address that you type again as the right email address twice, and this email address must be valid. So in other words, you must be able to get email from it. Okay, it's not going to work otherwise. And then you will put your full name and your surname, and you can put in your city if you want. You see with the little exclamation marks, those are compulsory. And then you're going to select your country, and then over here you can go and select your grade. And you select the grade that you are at now for this year. And it doesn't matter if you want to go and look at the other grades, don't worry, you will have access to all the grade content. If you just say grade 4, you're still going to have access to the other grades. So don't worry, put the grading that you are at it now, and you click create a new account. And then what's going to happen is you'll get a little message saying that you're going to get an email to confirm, and then you just got to wait for that email to come up. Right, so that's that. Can you all see the screen? I'm assuming you can, eh? All right. Okay, I'm just going to stop sharing, and then we're going to go back to our slide. Oops. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Right, I'm going to go and share the screen so we can go back to our slides. Thank you. Okay, what you will learn in this course. Okay, so basically these are all the things that we assume that you already know, but don't worry about it too much because we are going to cover some of it anyway. So you just follow the instructions, and if you have any questions, you can ask me, or you can go to one of the previous videos of the other grades. Right, I've got that down. There's a whole list over here. Save the program, create a new program, save, how to use these coding blocks. The word blocks will come to that, and then how to move an object around on the stage or a screen, how to change the size and the color, draw it using a pen to draw patterns, creating your own object and costumes, and then have many objects on the stage and let the objects talk to each other and use sound. So that's quite fun. Now, in this course, what you're going to learn how to create, name, and delete text and number variables. Oh, big word there, variables. We can come to that now. So, before we can also learn how to get input and put them into variables. We can use those blocks, join and ask and say. We can use some maths. We have some maths problems. We can solve. The computer will do it for you. You don't have to worry about how to multiply and divide and subtract. The computer's going to do it for you, but you're going to write the code for that. So that will be fun. Add, subtract, multiply, and divide. And then you'll also have some sums to find the smallest and the largest of a whole lot of numbers. And then you're going to learn how to move around in the screen more. You're going to use loops for that, and you're going to use sensing to see, okay, the object or the ball is going to bounce off the side of the screen, you know, stuff like that. So you can play games with that. And then if then blocks, which ask questions, which return yes or no answers, you can run with those. And then we're going to use repeat loops, repeat blocks. All right, so now what we're going to do is create a program that looks like this. And what's going to happen is you're going to move this bear all around the whole stage. So this is like your stage or your screen, and all these other animals are situated on it, and you're going to find the easiest path. You're going to find, you're going to get to elephant first. So we're going to first get to elephant, and we're going to ask him what his name and surname is, and then we're going to move, get a pen here. I want to draw from, okay, so he's going to move to elephant, okay, and then he's going to get to the bird. Right, so we're going to get to the bird. Come on, get off. I want this thing not to, I don't want to use a pen anymore. Save it down. Okay, fine, I'll just press escape. So when he sees the owl or the bird, then he's going to ask the owl how old she is. I know that's rude, he mustn't ask the lady how old she is. But anyway, he's going to ask the owl how old is she. Then we're going to go to the duck, okay? And the duck is going to do the addition and subtraction. Then we're going to walk to the horse, and the horse is going to do multiplying. Then they're going to travel along, the bear is going to travel to the cat. The cat's going to do the division. Then we're going to travel along to the dog. Now, what is the dog going to do? Let's see. He's going to display the largest of the two numbers that's going to get typed in. So then we will move on to the boy, and the bear is going to play hide and seek with the boy, and then yeah, we got the dog, okay, and there's a dog and there's the cat, and then the boy is going to play hide and seek with children, or this boy over here. And basically, it's going to be like a cat and mouse game. So the boy's going to run around the stage, and the bear's going to try and catch him. And we're going to count how many times the bear can actually catch the boy on the stage. And then, last of all, the bear's going to go to the river and catch a fish. And that will be the end of the program. So basically, that is what you're gonna create, this whole interface, this whole picture with all the little animals on it and the little boy on it, and then you're going to move the bear all around on this grid in as as short as possible method, and you can't go sideways, so the bear can't walk crossways. He has to go and follow the blocks. So he's not allowed to go in an angle. You can't go like straight up to there, say. Oops. Okay, let's go back to the next one. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. We just now gone off. Go back into it. Right. Okay, we've done all of that. Sorry about that, folks. Right, let's get back to our picture here. So basically, I was just telling you that there is a path, the best path. You've got to follow the best path to get to all of these items. You can't go that way. No, you can't go that way. You have to go the way that is the easiest. Right, anyway, we'll get back to that later. Now we're going to do, I'll explain to you what variables are. What are variables? Another big word. It's a big, giant word. And basically, all it is a box or a container. And think of the boxes that you might use to put in your toys and your books, a separate box for your books, a separate box for your toys, separate box for your playing cards. You know, you keep everything neat and tidy. So basically, computers work the same way. They have things called variables where we can go and put in certain things to keep them separate and neat and tidy. Where do we create these variables? Variables are made in, they get created in RAM, the random access memory. Now, some of you might have heard about RAM. You might have heard your big brother or sister talking about it and saying, okay, well, this one, my phone's got more RAM than yours, or my computer's got more RAM than yours, and so on. Yeah, phones have RAM, computers have RAM. Basically, what it is a microchip which will store any data that is required to be used while your computer or your phone is on. And the bigger storage that you have, the much better your phone or your computer is going to work. And the more variables you can put in to that storage. It's called temporary storage. It basically is only working while your computer's on or while your phone is on. Yes, phones also have RAM. And the more amount of RAM that you have, the better your phone or your computer will run, because it will have more space for these things called variables. The variables sit in there, they're little boxes that have containers of information that you want to keep and use, like while, you know, later while your phone is on or whatever. So here's an example of boxes. We have a box for age and a box for name. We always name our variables. As you can see, we named that one age. It's a different color. Oops, sorry, better go back. It's a different color to the box named name. This box is named name. Yeah, I should have said full name or first name or surname. Never mind. Name is different to age. Age is a number, isn't it? It's like, you know, you either 12 or 12 and a half. Or how old are you guys now? I guess you must be about 9 or 10 maybe, or might be wrong. My kids are all big now, so I've forgotten. But anyway, you are now going to put a number in the age box, and then a string or a word or a sentence or a paragraph or even a whole book can go into the name box. So you give the variables names and then you put things in them. Right, that's variables in a nutshell already. Okay, let's get to the fun stuff. And yes, we will have fun while we're learning. So now we're going to go and do what we come to do. We're going to go and log into Ms Zora, and we are going to create our program. Okay, right, so once you've signed up, like I showed you before, remember I showed you how to sign up. Oh, I should actually ask you guys if you have any questions. Oopsie. Right, where's the chat? Okay, I've had lots of people. Okay, the audio is bad. Ah, my word, the audio is bad. Okay, hi everybody. Okay, yeah. Send a link for what, sweetheart, Chevelle? Oh, the link for the Ms Zora. Okay, I don't know how to send it. Maybe someone else will send the link. www.mszora. Well, I suppose I can put it in here. Hey, www. Oops. Oh yeah, I can type it here. You see, I'm not so clever as you guys. There we go. Ah, I did it. Hey. Right. Okay, so now I'm going to share screen again. Okay, I'll put the link there. Right. I'm going to share the screen again now. And we are now going to do our Ms Zora, and we're going to log in. So once you've created your username and password and you've got your email back that says, yeah, you can go ahead, then you can click on log in. So remember that you have to be registered first before you can log in. So you get your username, put your password in, log in, and this is what you'll see. Drum roll. There we go. You'll have your name. That's my first name. And then we're going to click on Ms Zora. I clicked on that middle big picture thing. You know, there was a big picture there. I just clicked on the big picture. Right. So this is what we're going to see. Okay. Right. So this is what we're going to see. It's a big screen. Mine is very magnified. You're probably going to have yours a little bit, you'll have more detail, but you can still see stuff. Right, it looks very weird. So this is your compiler. It's called Zora Blocks, but it's based on Scratch. So if you've ever used Scratch before, you'll be able to use this quite easily. It's basically the same, just meant for Ms Zora Blocks. And we're doing it on this website so that you don't have to pay to download Scratch or to even use this program, because Ms Zora, as we said, you can use it without paying for data. So that's where you're going to do it. You're going to create your program on this Ms Zora, and then I'll be able to check it out because you're going to save it on the Ms Zora website, and everything is going to be streamlined so that we can share information. I can give you things to use, and you can also share your projects with me. So that's going to be quite fun. Now, project is like a program, okay? So you're going to write a program, and this is the interface. In other words, the picture you will use, the screen that you will look at and use to create your program. It's got like 3 main parts. Can you see the 3 main parts? Oh, you can't really. I'm showing you them. Let's just see if there's any chat. Ooh. Okay, yeah. You've used Scratch before. That's good. Some of you have, yes. No, you don't have to. No, I know it's all going very fast. Yasmin, this is an introduction. So I'm just basically giving a rundown of what it's like and what we're going to do. You don't have to log in right now, no. But do it as soon as you can. And then from tomorrow, we'll be able to, or the next day, you can start, okay? So I'm basically going to just show you what the different parts, I'm just giving an introduction here today. Okay, the different parts of the screen. And then there's the screen. I'm going to talk about this whole thing here now. And then from tomorrow or from today, you can start logging in and so on. And then maybe we'll see how many people have managed to connect by tomorrow, hey? Right, so I put my mouse on this thing. Can you see this thing's coming up here? I put my mouse on, I'm moving it. I'm putting my mouse on, I'm moving. What a strange character that is, eh? That is Zora. Okay, so what is he doing? Or he or she? This is a little robot. And can you see, if I take my mouse, I can move it around. Yeah. This place, this white area where I'm moving. Okay, let's see if there's any. Where is Ms Zora, love? Yeah, on the website, yeah, you can see. I put the link there, www.mszora.co.za. You put it in your browser. Okay. All right. I know, yes, we are going fast. I'm sorry, but you're coming in. But this is the main thing. Okay, this is the main thing. We're going to learn. Everything that I said before. It's going to come back to you. You can watch the video again on Ms Zora. So it's going to be fine. As you can see, let's just look at this thing and you can see what it looks like. Oops. Oh, the link is not working. Anyone else say the link is not working? www.mszora.co.za. Oops. Who says that? Okay, okay. So my link was fine. Don't worry, sweetheart. Maybe you just need some, I don't know. Okay, just ask her a big guy or a big lady there, or your mom or your dad or your big brother or sister or your cousin or your auntie, anybody that knows stuff. Anyway, so we can't solve those technical things now. For now, we know that the website is correct. So what you can do now is just watch and learn while we are going through this. Don't worry about the website now. We're going to do this now. We're going to talk about this thing. You will get in, don't worry, you will get it in eventually. Might take a day or two, but you will eventually. But the best thing is to just listen to the videos that we are doing right now. Okay. Some of your links are working, some are not. So don't worry about it now. Okay. Let's just go through this, and when you're finished, when we're finished, then you can try again. Some people say the link is, some people say the link isn't. But like I said, you're watching the video now, eh? Right, now, why is there a green line on my screen? Did somebody do that? Never mind, doesn't matter, it will go away. Right, what we have here is Zora, and as you can see, this block that I'm looking at here, this is actually like the stage. It's a stage where you can put actors on it. I call them actors. Some people call them blocks. Some call them blocks. And yeah, no, not blocks, sorry, objects. The blocks are here. These are the blocks on the left-hand side. See where my mouse is going? Those are the blocks. We'll come to those later. First, the fun stuff. Yes, the fun stuff. This is the actor. Zora is an actor on the stage. Okay. Now the stage is just plain. There's nothing, there's no background or nothing on the stage. So it's pretty boring. And we have this actor sitting there, and he's just walking around in space, isn't he, with a blue light? If we go to, now we're going to zoom onto the left-hand side of the screen, and we click on costumes. Can you all see me zooming onto costumes? There's the mouse over there. Maybe I should make my mouse a different color, but never mind, not now. Can you see costumes? Then we go to, there's two costumes there, costume 1 and costume 2. I clicked on costume 2. Anything that looks better? Way, way better. Right, so there's the hello costume, and this is the costume where he's walking around, and this is the costume where he's saying hello. Okay, so there's Zora saying hello to you. Yeah, it's a cool thing about Zora. We can change his size. At the bottom of here, I'm going to go and change his size to 50. I've moved my mouse in there and I typed a 50, and then I press enter on the keyboard. He's quite small now. Hey, now you can really move around here. Hey? But what we are going to do is we're going to create that picture I showed you before. Remember the one with the animals on? We're going to make that grid. And we're going to use lots of, well, can you see this word here? I've moved onto this thing called, this green thing here. I've moved on here and it turns green. And it says, choose a sprite. Choose a sprite. So if I click on choose a sprite, well, I have some options. What are sprites? Yeah, what are sprites? Sprites are these objects, like Zora's a sprite. He's an object. But what's my word for it? Actor on the stage. But the official word here, the official word is sprite, okay? So we're going to go to choose a sprite. When you click on this thing, what happens is you have a whole lot of options here. You can choose a sprite from the library. In other words, all the sprites that are available to you in this program. You can draw your own with paint. And I bet you there's a lot of you who like to draw with paint. I'm not good at it, but I know that some of you children are very good at drawing very fine little pictures with paint. Then there's a surprise. You can choose a surprise sprite. In other words, the computer chooses one for you and you don't get to choose. And then over here, you can go and get a picture that you've got on your phone or your computer and put that in as a sprite. So you have those options. But what we're going to do, the simplest part, we're going to go and click on choose a sprite. I'm just clicking on the search, so this comes up, and then we can choose a sprite. Now remember, I wanted to have all animals. Okay, let's see. Somebody's got a message. Oh, more. Don't worry, sweetheart. We can sort it out later, okay? Okay. Right, so we're going to go choose animals. And remember, I had a bear. I wanted the bear. There's a bear walking one, and this bear is sitting, standing up. I'm going to use that one. Remember, there was a bear in the picture. So I'm going to click on bear, and there it is. It's rather large, so guess what? Can you see at the bottom over here? We have Sprite 1 and bear. Well, Sprite 1 doesn't really go with bear, does he? He's not going to be part of our story. So we're going to delete Sprite 1, and we've got bear. They're called sprites. Call them actors. We can call them animals, or we can call them objects. But basically, they're going to play around on this stage or screen. This middle part is a bit more scary, if you want to call it, but not really. You'll get to know the middle part here. But this part over here of your screen, this is your bear. Can you see I've clicked on bear over here at the bottom? There's a little rubbish bin there that I can use for and delete it. But what's the point of deleting? I've just created him now. And over here in the size, I'm going to change the size so that he's going to be pretty easy for him to walk around. And so on. So now we're going to go get some more animals quickly. Choose the sprite. And we go to the animals tab. There's lots of different types here, but we're going to go to animals. And then no, you don't have to do it now, sweetheart. I wonder. You see, not everybody's logged into the Ms Zora now, so unless you are already logged into Ms Zora, yeah, that will be good. But you know, or we've got Scratch. Those of you who have got Scratch, you know, that'll be cool. You know, you can do it. So the link is still not working. Okay, I wonder if someone can help us with that. If you don't have Zoom, you got Zoom, must verify, Tim Becker. You're on Zoom now. See, you do have Zoom because you're on Zoom now. But you don't have to have Zoom for the link to work. No, you don't have to have Zoom. Okay, it's a website. You just go into, like, I'll show you. Let me show you one more time. I wonder if you can see the screen. Tell me if you can see this screen, this Google screen. Can you all see Google? Google. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do here, can't find the website, I'm going to type Ms Zora in Google. See that? And then we get Ms Zora, or welcome to Ms Zora. So, and then you can go down to, don't use the RO one, just use mszora.co.za, and then you click on that. So that's another way to do it, okay? Hello, Kwanga, I hope you're okay. Hope you're well. Right, so we go to Ms Zora, and then what do we do in Ms Zora? That's where you can see. Okay, you say you can't see the screen. All right, let's try it again. Share screen. Okay. So anyway, so here's Ms Zora, and then this is where you're going to, you know, well, okay, this is I've already logged in, but and this is where I've already logged in. So anyway, let's get back to what we're supposed to be doing. Oh, you like fish? Oh, I don't need to. Right. Okay, moving on. I'm going to go to my screen again, back to sharing. Of course, I'm not going to ask any more questions with anyone. I'm going to now teach. All right, so we were trying to find more animals. Okay, let's go find an animal quickly. We've got to find a dog. Okay, right, so then we're going to go and get another Sprite. Okay, I'm going to get them all up on the screen, and then I'm going to go and then we can change the size of all of them because they're all a bit big. So we're going to get the duck. There it is. Can you see what happens when I click on duck and that happens? Now I'm going to get the elephant. The elephant. Oh, the dog. Did we get the dog? We probably have already. Let's go to the elephant. There we go. Yes, we've got the dog. And then we're going to go and get another Sprite. Fish. Yeah. Okay, so we have a fish. You can see we've got all of these animals around and we can move them anywhere we want. I'm going to go and get another one. We have to have a horse. We're going to change them and to make them smaller just now. I'm going to click choose a Sprite, and then I'm going to animals, and then I'm going to go to, we got the horse. What about the cat? We wanted to have a cat. Hey, where's kitty cat? We have to have a frog too. There's a frog. And then we have to get a cat also. Yeah, where are you? Oh, we've got to look for C for cat. Right, that's most of them. Oh, we've got to get a boy playing soccer. There's that boy. Oops, people, eh? There's Ben. Right, so now we've got all of these objects. We probably need one more, which is the owl. Oh, there you go. Right. Now we're going to position them, but we also have to change all the size. Why? Because that looks messy, doesn't it? We have to make them all smaller so they can actually walk around the place. Otherwise, yeah, we're going to change the background now, sweetie pie. No, you don't have to sign in now, Jasmine. Right. So to change the size, well, the bear we did change the size. So to change the size, you have to find all of the sprites, and it's a bit tricky here, but there's all of them. You see I'm scrolling up and down. You're going to click on one, and I'm going to change that size. I already changed the size to 50, but I think I must make it a bit smaller, or maybe even smaller. We're going to put a background on just now. That's going to be the special fun part. But meanwhile, let's go and get onto all of these things and change them. I'm changing it all to 40. So I click on the duck and I go to the size here and I type a 40 and I press enter. And I click on the elephant. Oh, there's the elephant. You've got to click on the elephant at the bottom. You can't click it anywhere else. And then you click in the size part and then you type 40 and then you press enter. So using your keyboard to change the size of the animals. But you first have to click on the items over there. I clicked on fish, even though it's hidden behind this thing. Anyway, so I click on the fish, then I go over here at the bottom. You can't click, well, I suppose you can click on them too over there, but let's try and click on them on the actual screen. And I'm press enter after I type. So you see fishes. Oh yeah, you can click on them there. If you want to select them, yeah, you have to click on them twice. And what's so magic? What's happening there? There's a horse there. If I click twice on the dog, can you see the dog picture comes up here in this middle box, this mystery middle box? I'm going to click on the boy twice. Come on, move. Oh. You just got to click like 2 times, you know. And there's the boy. Then I'm going to click on the cat and move him. Then I click on the frog and move him. I click on the horse and move him. So it's just a bit of trick getting used to it. I'm getting used to it, as you can see. Anyway, so we click on the boy and then we go over here into size, type 50, press enter. So let's make them all 50. So I've clicked on the horse. I'll make sure the horse is selected over here. Can you see this little picture over here. They're also selected. And then I'm going to type here, type 50 and press enter. Then I'm going to click on the owl, move him a bit. And then there's an owl sitting over there. And then I'm going to type 50 and press enter. I think 50 is enough. I'm not sure. We're going to see. We might have to make them smaller. Move the cat about a bit. And then I know that the cat is selected. And then in the size, I delete that 100 that's there, type a 50 and press enter. Right. We have a question. Ma'am said 40. Oh, yeah, you're right. I said 40. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, what did I forget? 40, yeah. Thank you, lovely. Okay, those are 40. He's 50 and making 40. Let's enter. Elephant, 40. Duck, you're 40. Frog, can you see I have to make sure that I've selected it by click and checking out that little picture over there, which is very useful. Oh, I'm sorry, Timbeka. What wasn't working, Lovey? Hmm. Oh, I see what you mean. The website wasn't working today. Okay, but you're on Zoom now, so you can watch in the meantime. All right, so there we go. And we're going to change the frog to 40 and press enter. Got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Right, now what about our background? Now, okay, I can't hear my coding. Oh, I see. Anyway, just keep watching. You'll find our story. Oh, my cat is 50. Okay, we might even have to. Oh, the boy is 50, but I'm going to keep him as 50. Okay. Right, now we're going to do the background to make it look pretty. I mean, we don't want them floating around in air here, do we? They're going to be sitting in their blocks. So let's go and look at background. If you click on this button over here, you'll see choose a background. Something in my eye. Choose a background. So you go to choose a background, and then you'll see there's a choose a background search window. There's also when you can draw your own paint. You can also use a surprise, or you can upload it from Ms Zora or from your computer or from a phone. So I'm just going to show you what the backgrounds look right now. And then the bear's 30, yeah, because he was quite a big guy. Hey, so we have to make him 30. Good boy, good, very well spotted, Wanga. Brilliant job there. You're really paying attention. Right, so we're going to click on choose a backdrop. And there's a whole lot of them, you know, there's patterns. But we don't want to use any of these because you know what? I can't see a grid here. There's no grid. But there's lots of other lovely backgrounds, as you can see. Ooh, my eyes are watering, guys. I don't know why. Something in my eye. I guess we'll last 15 minutes there. You lost sound. Maybe it was just you. Anyone else can hear? Everyone say they can hear. So say that you can hear. If you can hear. Can you hear? Yeah. Okay, can you? Right, it's just the one person that lost sound. Okay. Right, now, where were we? Oh, okay, we're sitting in this backdrop. How do we get back to our normal screen? Give me my close one eye. Eye watering. I'm not crying, don't worry. It's probably makeup, you know. Good girls and boys. Okay, I'm going back. Yeah, 15 minutes. Anyway, so I'll tell you what, I'm going to go and get a tissue. You just hang in there. This is eyes watering. Hello. Okay, it's still watering a bit, but it's fine. All right, now we're going to move on to the backgrounds, okay? No, you're not done, sweetheart. We're going to go and get the background that we want. Remember, we went to background. Yeah. So we went to these backgrounds, and then we click the back button. And now we're going to go, and we don't want any of those backgrounds, not now. What we're going to do instead is we are going to we are going to upload a backdrop. We're going to get a backdrop. Sorry, I don't know why my eyes are watching so much. I've got something in my eye. Okay, we're going to upload a backdrop like that. Click that button. And then we're going to go to the pictures that we want. So there's the one. There's some animals on already, but I want this blank grid. Actually, we can use that one. We can use both of them. So I'm going to click this picture, which has got animals on already. As you can see, there it is. And the reason why I clicked it is because I'm actually going to change the size of this background. And how do we change the size of the background? Yeah, we finished at 11, sweetie. Right, I'm going to change the size of this background. I basically have to select it. I'd say convert to vector, and then I can select it like this and change the size. Can you see what's happening on the screen there? There it is. We can position it over here, and then it positions over there. So what did I do? I clicked on convert to vector or convert to. I click on convert to vector, then I'm able to size it and move it around. So that's quite a cool thing. So you can actually manipulate your background right there. Now, as you can see, this background's already got the animals on it. So in order to know where to place them, I'm going to go and place them now in the right place, where all these animals are. So we know that they're all in their places. Oh, frog is in the wrong place. Frog must go there where the frogs are. Fish must go where the fish is. Elephant must go where the elephant is. The boy must stay where the boy is. And there's a bear. So now what I've done is I've put the animals on their places. So guess what I'm going to do now? I'm going to add another background. Another background, yeah. In this bottom right-hand corner where it says stage. Can you see stage? There's the word stage. So I'm going to click on choose a backdrop. I'm going to click on upload a backdrop. And this time I'm going to choose the blank grid and click open. And then what happens? Can you see on the left-hand side here, what have we got? What have we got on the left-hand side, guys? On the left-hand side, that tab that says backdrops. We have backdrop 1. When I click on it, there's nothing. Grid. When I click on it, we have that grid that I first put on in order to place all the animals. When I click, oops, background. Let's go back to stage, and on stage. You have to make sure we clicked on stage. So you see, this thing is quite fussy. You must click on the right thing. So we click on stage, and then we're going to go to backdrops over there. And then you will see backdrop 1, grid, and blank grid. So blank grid. Blank grid is our other grid that we just added as a backdrop to our stage. So as you can see, we can switch backdrops around. And I've just repositioned the animals so they fit better. I don't know who put that arrow there. Never mind. So if we click on stage here. Okay, somebody is drawing arrows on the screen. I don't know who that is, but it doesn't matter. I'm sure most of you can watch anyway. Okay? So we click on stage over here, and we went to, well, we just moved our mouse onto it. We didn't even click on it. That's the funny thing, hey? I didn't even click. I'm just moving my mouse. Ooh, everything's happening. I just move my mouse, and what happens? Everything comes up. Only when you click then you get this. But we don't want this right now. Okay, we could have used one of them. Hey, shall we use one? Which one should we use? Okay, let's use, what's more for animals? Where's the place for animals? Forest. Okay, so we got forest. So there's another backdrop on our stage. So this is the stage, and it comes up here. You can see coming up here in like a paint section. You know, oh yeah, somebody, thank you for moving that away. Right, so what we have now, so we went to choose a backdrop. Yes, sweetie pie. Okay, let's read your message. Timber. Tembeka. Okay, your hand is down, my lovey. Tembeka, Timber or Tembeka? Did you have a question? Okay. Right. Right, what we're going to do is, so the stage is there. Now look on the left-hand side. Can you see the backdrops tab there? It's like a backdrops. We're on stage. We've selected stage at the bottom here, and we go to backdrops, and you see all of these backdrops right there. If I click on the backdrop 1, it's like it was in the beginning, okay, plain screen. If I click on this grid, then it was that grid that we put in, remember, to show us where the animals go. Then I click on the blank grid, and there we have our grid for the elephant to walk around. And then there's the forest. Well, maybe we can play with the forest later, hey? I will save this program on Ms Zora if I can. As soon as I can, I will save it on Ms Zora. Okay, but you must try and create it by yourself. That's the thing, okay? So you can go back and watch this video and try and create it by yourself while you're watching the video. Right. So there we have the grid and the animals on it. And we're going to go now and look at code. How are we going to make the elephant move? I mean, the elephant, how are we going to make the bear move? Well, we're going to use code. We're going to use instructions to make him move. He's going to move that way, and then he's going to go there, okay? And what he's going to do with elephant, I don't know what he's going to do with elephant. With the elephant, he's going to ask elephant what his name is, and he's going to display his name. Then he's going to move this way and that way. Now, he's not allowed to move that way. He's not allowed to go diagonal like that. He has to follow the blocks, okay, the path. Like this is the path. So which is the quickest path? First of all, he's over here. Which is the quickest path to elephant? Well, he can either go 1, 2, 3, or we can go 1, 2, 3. So you can go either one of those routes. And that is what we're going to do in code. We're going to write, we're going to use the blocks to create instructions to walk and to greet elephant and ask him what his name is. Then he's going to walk. How is he going to get to owl? There's 2 ways. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Or he can go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all. They're both 4 steps. So they're both equal amount of time. And what you have to do if you're a programmer, you want to take the shortest step, the shortest way to something. You want to use the shortest route. That is what we're going to do. Elephant's going to walk that way. Okay, he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he's going to go to Owl. What's going to go to Mr. Owl? Oh no, it's Mrs. Owl. Sorry. He's going to ask Mrs. Owl. Okay, he's going to ask Mrs. Owl also what her name is, but he's also going to be really rude. He's going to ask Mrs. Owl how old she is. So I'm going to display that. All right, and then we're going to go, and as we're going to follow through all of the steps on this thing using code, and that's what you're going to do. We're going to start doing that tomorrow, and let's hope that you are all able to log in to Ms Zora. Yeah. Now, any questions? Oh, wait, before we go on, just to introduce you, before we go, 7 left. Okay. Yes, I know you want to finish. Okay, it's not long now. First of all, before we finish, just one more thing. I hope you've learned a lot today because you have to use everything that we've shown you here. You can use. You see all of these little actors over here on the stage? You can see them all. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 little animals on the stage. The grid background I'm going to put on Ms Zora as soon as I'm able to do that. On Ms Zora, there will be a place for me to save it, and then you can access it from there in the grade 4 folder. I haven't managed. Don't worry, I'll get it there ASAP. Right, so that's what we're going to do. And for every actor over here, we are going to have, guess what? Look at the top here. Click on code. Code. For every actor, can you see there's a dog? We're going to use code. For the duck, you see there's a duck? We can use these blocks here. These are the blocks, and the blocks are color coded to make it easy for us to choose what we want to do. So here are the color blocks. Okay, you see them, all different colors, and they're so pretty, and they show us what we need to do for each of the actors. So we have bear actor, and then we're going to put some blocks in for the bear, and then the dog. We're going to add some blocks for the dog, and the duck. You can add some blocks for the duck if you want, and for the elephant, and so on. So all these little actors are going to have things to do and say. And we're going to use the block to do that. I know you want to finish them, Bertha. Oh, 4 minutes, lovey. It was your mommy said stop going on the computer or the phone. Anyway, so here we go. The horse is going to have some blocks, so we're just going to move blocks from here onto there, just somewhere, just like that kind of thing. We're going to zoom them onto the middle, and there's the horse. And lucky we know that we've got the horse selected, because there's the horse picture. We must always remember that. Why? Okay, I'm not going to read the chat anymore. Any questions? Now you can ask. I'm waiting for questions. I'm waiting for questions. Yes. Any questions that you want to ask, sweetie pies? Because we have 3 minutes left. Tomorrow we're going to do the difficult part of using the blocks for each animal. Well, mainly for the bear. We just talked about the bear, okay? The bear is going to do most of the work. He's going to be walking around and stuff. Any questions, guys? There's 2 minutes to go. Okay, you don't have any questions. Oh. Anything you want me to change? Don't ask. Thank you very much for enjoying that. We look forward to tomorrow. Thank you, Lisa. What are we going to do tomorrow, sweetheart? Good question. Yeah, we're going to put code in the bear. Yeah, you should be able to search again. Try and get into Ms Zora, www.mszora.co.za, or Google search it. Ask your parents to help you. Yes, the lesson should be up, and I hope they don't put my running eye on YouTube. Anyway, well, what is tomorrow we will do the blocks, okay? And yeah, I will miss all of you. We'll see you tomorrow, 10 o'clock sharp. And let's hope that you get your sorted out with your Ms Zora, so you can actually work with me and maybe get those animals up there onto your screen. Yes, you can do it later, Yasmin. And you must all be safe and be good and have a fun day and look after yourselves, okay? I don't know when you're supposed to go. There's 1 minute probably. And shut it down just now. Bye, Lindy.